guys, welcome back to another episode of I Am I. My name is Joshua Ansley, and today I'm going to talk about comparison. The dangers of comparison, how deathly it can be to us, right? So we're set up in this world of duality. It happens very easily. We can always see it there, that separation, the differences, right? And it's particularly in this world of social media, which can be such an amazing thing, right? We get to spread awesome messages to people that and meet people that we would not be able to have met. It's really a gorgeous thing, but it's that double-edged sword. Where social media, everybody's putting up their greatest life, everything that's wonderful in their lives. Some people are totally fucking full of shit and their life is totally sucking, and they're putting that up there, and that's okay, that's what they're doing. But some people, it's not even a bad thing. It's just, why are they going to share the crap? Nobody's going to be like, oh, here's all my crap for everybody to see. It's like, no, they're putting up the good stuff, right? So we're sitting there because we're human beings and everybody's got the crap. Everybody's got the crap, right? Everybody craps and everybody's got the crap. So we're sitting there in our crap, in the dark bed at night, or in the morning, waking up and like looking at social media and seeing these pictures of people being like, I'm in fucking blah, 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 doing all this great stuff. And you're like, I'm a piece of shit. I've never done that. Why am I not doing that? My fucking life sucks. And it's bullshit. It's just not true, right? So it's so easy to get caught up in that comparison. And really, it's a space that, like, once we start doing that, it's the death strike for us. It's when we have to own and understand that everybody's got their shit. So the people these great successful people, whatever they're doing, right? All these people that we admire, most of them is recognizing that they have their shit and owning their shit and working through their shit. That's what it's about, right? So that we're not comparing our insides to other people's outsides and everything out that they're putting up there that is so wonderful, right? My life is actually pretty fucking wonderful, actually. But it's not typically wonderful. You know what I mean? I'm 39 years old to live in my mom's house. There's a lot I could compare myself to every goddamn day. But I don't. Or I try not to, right? The only reason why I'm talking about this is because I know the trap, because I do it all the time. And it seeps in without us even knowing it. We're not even aware that we're doing these things. That's why we need to talk about these concepts. That's why we need to put them out there, because we're not even conscious that that's the pattern that we're slipping into. So that can just be devastating for us, for our self-esteem, for any try to work or any project that we're trying to do. If I compare myself, I'm doing it all the time with my artistry, with I Am We, with my band, with my teaching. I'll go take another class and be like, well, they were doing this and I don't do that way. And it's like, well, yeah, or my music, it should sound like this, or, this band's doing this. Maybe I should, it's like, no, you do you, know you, and put your best magic out there. That magic happens from digging deepest into your own authenticity. So it's being yourself right now in this present moment, right? And so it can be even dangerous. There's a lot of motivational speakers or great methods of even understanding progress to look at where you were, to compare yourself to where you were yesterday. But that can be even dangerous, because today, all you can really do is honor where you're at today. You might not be able to be doing what you did yesterday, right? You might have to take it easier today. And that's why I say, really, the biggest thing is about self-love. Is that self-love and acceptance exactly as you are. You don't recognize how beautiful of a fucking piece of work you are right now, exactly as you are, with all your fucked up shit, with all your jealousies, your frustrations, your angers, all the screwed up, messed up thoughts that you have, that people will never tell you that they have. They have them. They have them. They're probably even more fucked up than you have, right? But of course they're not telling you. Nobody's telling you the real fucked up shit. So just know that, right? And own that stuff. That's part of being human. When we step into our humanity, we can't deny the humanity. But from the space of also moving into that divine, the very core of who we are is unaffected by all of that. And so really, from that space of unity, there is no comparison. Nobody can compare to you. Nothing compares to you. You are the only one that can do what you do the way you do it. No one else can do what you do. It is one of a kind, right? Regardless of the fucking quality of it, don't compare yourself to the other quality, because that also is a killer from you being able to grow into deeper quality. You have to let it suck, whatever it is that you do. You have to suck at it. You have to put it out there and let it suck. Let it suck, right? And that's how you're going to grow and you're going to get better. And of course, we want to understand that there are these differences. right? So when you compare ourselves to other people, there's differences that separation is there, whether it be gender and race and all these different things. There's unity in that diversity. That diversity is wonderful. But the way to really work through that is to understand about working into identifying, not comparing. So how do you identify with somebody else so we can bring ourselves together, so we can come together as a group, as a unit, as humanity, right? So we can appreciate and understand these differences, because there are those differences. I'm not denying that. But there's also the similarities. We're also the human beings that all share these same human qualities. We all have this pain. We all have this suffering. We're all in this fucking shit together. So we can do this together. When we identify with others, we draw ourselves in, and it becomes inclusive, right? And it's not this and separating from everything. It's this. Right? And knowing that doesn't mean you have to be best friends with a bunch of fucking shitbags and assholes, right? But you can actually understand a little bit more about maybe where they're coming from, and that they're human beings. And that when we react out of our pain, that's what happens. We react out of our pain when we haven't dealt with our own pain. It doesn't excuse that. That's why we're not excused from dealing and acting out of our own pain. And they're not excused from it. But we can understand and have compassion for it by identifying with them as human beings in their pain, right? And this is how we move into singularity. This is how we move into unity, right? We may even have to do that with healthy boundaries, but it's a mindset. It's a mindset of inclusivity. And it's how we relate to ourselves first. So that first thing that we have to do is learn self-care, is learn that self-love. To love ourselves exactly as we are today, not wishing we were yesterday or 10 years ago, or we had the college body, or wish we could do like this was in college or in high school, or blah, blah, whatever the hell that is, that's gone. Now, it's can we love ourselves and be content with exactly as we are right now in this moment. And it's not complacency, because then from that space of self-love, then we can move forward. Then we can move forward with a sense of ease. We don't have to grind and make it happen and push and fight. It's the exact opposite. It's surrendering into this space of openness and an inclusivity. And then we move forward from that space, and it redefines our actions. And we're going to take completely different actions. We don't even know why we're doing what we're doing in the first place. We're comparing ourselves to other people because they have more success or more this and that. And if you let that define you, you're fucked. So what does define you? Maybe just understanding that you don't need anything to define you. No action that you've ever taken, nothing that you have, not anything in this external world defines you. But that self-love, that self-worth from within, which just takes work. You got to develop it. You got to work at it to recognize that you are a beautiful expression of divine love on this planet. And then from that space, move out into this world without comparing, so we can lift each other up. In Lakesh Lakin, I am you, you are me. Namaste. What? Too much?